Hello student, I am Prachi. Today's our topic is MCQs in Fundamentals of Electrical Engineering FEE on Unit 2 DC Circuit. तर या आधीच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण बघितलेलं आहे युनिट 1 वरचे MCQs आणि एक्सप्लेनेशन. तर आता आपण बघूया MCQs ऑन युनिट 2 DC सर्किट्स. तर फर्स्ट आहे क्वेश्चन. इन अ DC circuit, inductive reactance would be dot dot. Option A is equal as in AC circuit, B is high, C is extremely high, and D is 0. So option D is correct, means in a DC circuit inductive reactance will be 0. Then second question is, in a DC circuit we can improve the circuit power factor by capacitors. म्हणजे DC सर्किट मध्ये आपण सर्किट पॉवर इम्प्रूव्ह करू शकतो बाय कॅपॅसिटर्स. तर ट्रू आहे का फॉल्स आहे? तर ऑप्शन बी करेक्ट आहे, फॉल्स. वाय? तर आपण याचं एक्सप्लेनेशन बघूया. एक्सप्लेनेशन इज दॅट देअर इज नो कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ पॉवर फॅक्टर इम्प्रूव्हमेंट इन डी सी सर्किट. तर पॉवर फॅक्टर इम्प्रूव्हमेंट असा कॉन्सेप्ट नसतो डी सी सर्किटमध्ये, बिकॉज द फेज अँगल थिटा बिटवीन करंट अँड व्होल्टेज इज 0. त्यामध्ये जो फेज अँगल असतो थिटा करंट आणि व्होल्टेजमध्ये तो 0 असतो. देन पॉवर फॅक्टर बिकम्स cos theta is equals to 1, means cos 0 is 1. So power factor in DC circuit is 1 and only 1. In other words, there is no reactive component in DC circuit, so the power factor is 1. And the power formula is DC circuit is P is equals to V multiplied by I. So this is the explanation. Means in a DC circuit we can improve this circuit power factor by capacitor is false. Third question is, Kirchhoff's law are useful in determining current flowing in a circuit, EMF and voltage drop in circuit, power in circuit, or all of above. So option 4 is correct, that is all of above. Means Kirchhoff's law is useful in determining current flowing in a circuit, EMF and voltage drop in a circuit, and power in a circuit. Then next question is, Cramer's rule is used to determine value of circuit parameter using linear equation, quadratic equation, parabolic equation, or none of above. So option 1 is correct, that is the linear equation. Cramer's rule is used to determine value of circuit parameter using linear equation. Here we see Cramer's rule applies use of matrices to solve linear equation comprising of unknown quantities. This is used to find value of unknown electrical parameters in electrical network, where simple method proves to be inconvenient. Then next question is, 1 coulomb is approximately equal to 624 multiplied 10 to the power 12. B is 624 multiplied 10 to the power 14. C is 624 multiplied 10 to the power 16. And D is 624 multiplied by 10 to the power 18. So option C is correct. 624 multiplied by 10 to the power 16. 1 coulomb is approximately equal to. Then next question is, the dot dot is responsible for the current to flow in a closed circuit. So potential difference is responsible for the current to flow in a closed circuit. Option B is correct. Next question is, any charged conductor which receives electricity from the earth when connected to it is said to be zero potential, negative potential, positive potential, none of above. So option B is correct, that is zero negative potential. Any charged conductor which receives electricity from the earth when connected to it is said to be negative potential. Next question is, kilowatt hour is a unit of current, power, energy, or resistance. So option C is correct, that is energy. Kilowatt hour is a unit of energy. It is a very important question. Then, out of the following, which is not a source of electric energy? Solar cell, battery, potentiometer, or generator? So option C is correct, that is the potentiometer. Out of the following, potentiometer is not a source of electric energy. Next question is, reciprocal of resistance is called resistivity, conductance, resonance, none of above. So option B is correct, that is conductance. Means reciprocal of resistance is conductance and reciprocal of resistivity is conductivity. So very important point, the reciprocal of resistance is conductance and reciprocal of resistivity, that is the conductivity. Then next question is, the following are the semiconductors: silicon, germanium, carbon, all of above. So option D is correct, all of above, means all are the semiconductors. The resistance of pure metallic conductor blank with the blank in temperature. Increasing, increasing, decreasing, increasing, remains same, increasing, remains same, decreasing. So option A is correct, that is increasing with the increasing in temperature. Means the resistance of pure metallic conductor increases with the increasing temperature. Then next question is 1 kilowatt equal to horsepower. So option B is correct, that is 1.36 horsepower. 1 kilowatt equal to 1.36 horsepower. Next question is the output of motor in watt when it takes a power of 3 kilowatt and its efficiency is 75% is 2000, 2250, 2500, 2750. So the option B is correct, that is 2250. The output of motor in watt when it takes a power of 3 kilowatt and its efficiency is 75% is 2250. Next question is material which easily allows the passage electric current are known as insulators, conductors, dielectrics, semiconductors. So option B is correct, that is conductors. Material which easily allows the passage of electric current are known as conductors. Next question is when the resistors are connected in parallel circuit, then branch current are additive, conductance are additive, power are additive, all of above. So option D is correct. When the resistances are connected in parallel circuit, then branch currents are additive, conductances are additive, and power factor are additive. Next question is resistivity of wire depends on length, material, cross sectional area, and none of above. So option D is correct. That is none of, sorry, option D is correct, that is the material. Means the resistivity of material depends on the material. Next question is the resistance of a 100 watt 200 volt lamp is 100 ohm, 200 ohm, 400 ohm, 100, 600 ohm, 1600 ohm. So option C is correct, that is 400 ohm. The resistance of a 100 watt 200 volt lamp is 400 ohm. Then next question is Ohm's law is not applicable to DC circuits, high currents, small resistors, semiconductors. So option D is correct, that is semiconductors. Means Ohm's law is not applicable to semiconductors. Means Ohm's law is not applied to semiconductors also, but magnetically coupled circuits such as transformer, vacuum tube, gas filled thyristor, temperature dependent devices such as thermistor, photosensitive devices such as photoelectric device LDRs, and non-linear elements such as powered carbon thyरide इलेक्ट्रिक आर्क एक्सेट्रा. तर या सर्वांना ओहम्स लॉ अप्लाय केला जात नाही. सो टुडे थँक्यू. नेक्स्ट व्हिडिओमध्ये आपण थर्ड युनिटचे MCQs बघूया. सो थँक्यू.